fellow humans, I'm Dizzy and I do stuffs. Today's video is a time-lapse of my design process for my OC Rory Laguardia. I can barely pronounce his name properly. So when I looked at the footage of this, I was a bit confused. I appear to have forgotten that Rory here and I were on the struggle bus. So I started trying to make very stiff poses like professionals do. I did that for Ashley and hated everything about it. Yeah, I spent hours on those and ended up mildly hating them. After some thought, I realized character designs don't need to be stiff and show every single angle. The only person who will be redrawing these characters is me. No one is probably ever going to animate them, so no one needs to see a 360 view. You can see me trying to make the poses a bit more interesting while still showing the front and the back. I'll move past that later. The backs in most of my designs aren't that special, except for Ashley. Her rewrite garb has that fun faux animal print on it, but so far she's the only interesting one. Other than that, you can just assume and use your imagination to figure out what the backs of shirts and jackets look like. It's not that complicated. If there is something special, I will of course illustrate it. This little segment is a bit chaotic. I just traced over these sketches. By the way, I did different sketches on traditional paper and pencil and imported them. Anyway, so I just traced over those sketches and sketched the outfits over them. And I was basically doing some very rough concept work. Once these sketches were complete, I colored them all nice and sloppily, and those would act as my reference as I worked on the real character design sheet. You know, the pretty one. The outfits I wanted were, of course, his rewrite garb, his casual outfit, and his police uniform. Originally, his garb had these curly strips that came off from the rest of the coat jacket thing, whatever it is he's wearing. I quickly realized how much of a pain it is to have to draw those curls individually every time, so I simplified and just made it an asymmetrical thing. I can't English, I'm sorry. So now the rough sketches are roughly colored, and once again I sketched Rory out on paper and imported the ones I liked into Procreate. Finally, Rory's looking good. I am so sorry, Rory. It was painful to get you and Ash looking nice, but here we are now. So, Rory grew up in Holton, Maine, and is a cop now. He started dating Ashley when she visited at some point in time. At the beginning of my story, he helps her move from Texas to Maine. During this process, Ashley and Rory become rewrites. Yay! Rory is a sweet guy with a great sense of humor. He finds himself making jokes and puns by accident at times, but he's nice, he's sweet, he's got a good heart. So, currently his rewrite name is Permafrost. However, I feel the need to change that name. Permafrost doesn't make much sense as he didn't get his power from permafrost, but instead liquid nitrogen. Science, fancy terminology. But liquid nitrogen doesn't work well as a superhero name. I mean, imagine, a bystander going, "Look, it's liquid nitrogen!" Yeah. So, I'm thinking something along the lines of cryo would work, but I haven't decided yet. So, yeah. Yes, when I named him Permafrost, I was kind of aware it didn't work. That was when I was younger, and I didn't have any better ideas, so Permafrost just is what I've been calling him this whole time. But, oh well, whatever. So for the sketches, I wanted something that felt alive and natural. That I don't know if that carries through the rest of the drawings, but oh well. I went with the idea that policemen love donuts and gave our boy here a nice chocolate-covered donut. That's my favorite kind of donut, by the way. And I made it all sparkly and shiny, and he's just so happy to have a donut. And here's all the information, jibber-jabber, his age, birthday, which may have had to change a few hundred times. And yay, we're done! Thank you for watching this video. Have a blessed day.